Vinny O'Connor from Sky Sports, please.
Afternoon, Carlo.
Good afternoon.
Hope you're well, and I just wonder how Mason Holgate, Yerry Mina, and any chance of Fabian Delph starting as well?
Yeah, they are all three out, I think, for the rest of the season. It's only 10 days, so they will not be able to recover before the end of the season.
How much of a disappointment then is that for you? Particularly, I suppose, Fabian, because you thought he would be back.
Fabian, yes. No, and I'm disappointed, of course, when the player has an injury. When the player has an injury, we are always disappointed, but unfortunately, it can happen. Or above all, in the last period, that we had a lot of games, and honestly, we were lucky because we didn't have a lot of problem on this aspect, apart from Yerry Mina and Fabian Delph. Fabian Delph was injured before the restart of the season.
Obviously, you've had a few injury problems over the last few weeks, but I just wonder, with the way the dream of European football qualifying for Europe next season has petered out since that result against Leicester, what difference has that made to your opinion of the squad?
Oh, I have an opinion about the squad. Doesn't matter if we are not in Europe. I think that doesn't matter if we didn't play well in this period, in the last 2 or 3 games. The opinion of the squad is pretty clear in this moment, but we want to finish well the last 2 games, and then, as I said, be focused to try to improve the squad for the next season.
With regard to then improving the squad, what discussions do you have with the board at the moment, and what confidence do you have that there is the financial support for you to be able to improve this squad further?
At this moment, we are looking for players that maybe we need to, the quality of the player that we need to improve the squad for the next season. And when the season's finish, I think that we are going to talk together and to find the right solution for this.
I'm just thinking that the coronavirus and the global pandemic won't impact too negatively then, will it, on the board being able to support you to move in the transfer market?
No, I think that the board is going to support me, is going to support the team, and we have the same idea that the team has to improve.
So what are you asking from the players, particularly against a Sheffield United side, that the very least you can guarantee there will be work rate from them?
No, to show fighting spirit, we are going to play against a team that is doing really well in the last period, above all at home. They beat Chelsea, they beat Wolves, they beat Tottenham. They are used to play with intensity. They are really aggressive. So we want to show our best quality, fighting spirit, first of all, as we said, and improve the attacking play that in the last period was not so good.
Will you be looking to take the opportunity to look even more so at Moise Kean over the next couple of games, maybe from the start?
No, there is a possibility that he can start from the beginning, but as I said, he can start from the beginning. That doesn't change the idea that we have on him. And I explained a lot of time this, and he will be our player next season.
And Carlo, when you assess where the club is at the moment, how big a jump do you feel it is to next season be really challenging for those European spots?
I think we don't have to take in consideration how big is the jump. We have to jump. We have to move forward. We have to improve. We have to try to be better the next season.
And finally, for me, obviously, I have to check, given the speculation that there has been about Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, are you able to give us any indication as to how Everton's reported attempts to sign him from Southampton are progressing?
No, I'm not able to give you other indication, because to talk about players from other team is not fair, and I will not be happy if another manager talk about players of my team. So I don't want to follow the speculation. I don't want to follow the rumors. Also because the transfer window is so long that if we have to follow the rumors and the speculation, it will be a hard time for everyone.
One final thing then, Carlo. It looks like fans could be back in stadia when it comes to October. That would be a big bonus for everyone, wouldn't it, to start getting the fans back into grounds?
Oh, it will be fantastic news. It will be fantastic news. I hope that the crowd will be the next season with us, because football without crowd, without supporter, is not football that we want to see.
Thanks as always, Carlo, and good luck.
Thank you.
Mandy from PLP, please.
Good afternoon, Carlo.
Hi.
Hi there. I just wonder if it's fair to say that Sheffield are almost having the sort of season that you want next season for your side in terms of challenging for Europe and the way they're playing.
Yeah, I think that they did really well this season. It was a surprise for everyone. Chris Wilder did a fantastic job with this team. The players followed him. Yes, he can be a good example, Sheffield, to follow.
Do you admire the job that he's done this season? A lot of people are surprised with just how well he's done.
Yeah, they did really well. They are playing really well also, because it's not only a physical team. It's a team that has a clear idea to attack, has a clear idea to defend. So you see that they are playing together, and they have trained to play together.
Are the next two games an opportunity for you to almost lay a foundation for what you want for next season?
No. What we want from these two games is, of course, to have points. It will be important to show good football, to play with fighting spirit, nothing more. As I said, every one of us in the club, in the board, has a clear idea how to improve the squad.
And just finally, for me, is the results away from home, is that the biggest area that you feel you can improve on to take you closer to those European places next season?
Sure. We didn't well as we did at home, and so this is the area when we have to improve next season, to have more confidence when we play away. We didn't do enough this season away. Also, we won some games, but some other games were not good enough.
Thank you, Carlo.
Carl Markham from PA, please.
Hi, Carlo.
Hi.
I'm just wondering how much of a problem the absence of Mina and Holgate causes you in defence now.
Yeah, of course, there are two important players, but we have a possibility to give experience to a really young one that did well in the last game. We have confidence on him, and so it can be good for us and for him also to play this game. Honestly, I have to say that against Aston Villa, he did really well, considering the fact that he's really, really young. He didn't have experience, but he's showing in play character, personality, concentration. So it can be a really good player. I'm sure for this.
Okay. Just to go back on Moise Kean as well. He's only played 163 minutes in the Premier League since he made that start in January. I'm just wondering what you think he's learned from his first season in English football.
Well, what he's learned, I think that the environment, he learned the environment that we have here in this club. He earned better the relationship with his teammates. The teammates earn from him. So it takes time. He's really young, a really potential player with a lot of quality. It's true that he didn't play a lot, but it's also true that until the last period, Dominique Calvert, he had really strong competition in front because Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison did really well. At the end of this season, the last two games, he is going to have more opportunity, but we have to plan for the next season to have more opportunity to play.
Okay, just final for me then. One player you haven't had a chance to work with yet is Kieran Dowell, who's doing a good job at Wigan. Scored again today. I just wonder how much of his progress you've had a chance to see while you've been here. I know you've only been here for 6-7 months.
Well, he's doing really well, and of course, for a player on loan that is doing really well, that improve, is really good for us. We are looking for his position and for the position of all the players on loan at the end of the season. And there we will take a decision about everyone.
He's obviously spent quite a few seasons in the Championship on loan at clubs, but it's something you're looking at maybe to change possibly next season.
Well, we are looking every single evening, every single weeks to the players that are on loan, and we have everything, every details on their performances.
Thank you.
Carl from Radio Merseyside, please.
Hi, Carlo.
Hi.
The longest time you've had to work with your players on the training pitch has been the 4 weeks before the season restarted again. How important is it that the pre-season, going to the new season, how important is it going to be for you and the players?
No, it will be important. Also, pre-season is always important. And so I think that we have to consider that we are not going to have a proper pre-season because I think that the time will be short, but it doesn't matter. So most of the players, I think these 6 months was a good experience for them, for me to know each other better. And so it will be short pre-season, but always pre-season is important.
And there's been fans over the country been criticising their own teams in one way or another since the return. But how hard has it been for the players to play so many games in a short period of time after 3 months off as well, and also playing behind closed doors? Has it been difficult?
It was difficult. I think it was difficult on the mental aspect for all the teams, for all the players to play in a different atmosphere. Statistically, I saw that in the last few games on the physical aspect, all the teams improved, and so that means that when you play, you don't need to train a lot because the game gives to you the possibility to improve your physical condition.
And we all know about Sheffield United's tactical setup. Have you ever seen a team playing with overlapping centre-backs before? And do you still learn watching different teams' tactics?
No, I didn't see what it changed in English football. I think that there are. If I think that when I was here 10 years ago, most of the team play with back with 4 players back at the back. Now there are teams that are playing in different shape, different systems. So there is an evolution of the system also here.
And how important is it for a manager to stick to his own kind of methods and beliefs as well, but also try and tweak them as well?
No, I think that my best scenario will be to have a team with not only one identity. I think will be important also in the future to have a team that can show different identity in the same game. This could be the best scenario. This is what I'm going to work for the future. To have not only one identity, but to have different identity in the same game.
Thank you, Carlo.
Thank you.
Okay, that's the end of the open section of the press conference. So if everybody can leave the call, please, apart from the newspapers. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.